to you now that you have, this big woman with a big personality who has a team, who
Right.
has a young man who is so, you know, um, he plays like 4 instruments, he sings, he travels all over the place. So we're a family, but we all a little bit of a lot. Simone is a chef, and she sings, and she has a big personality. So how does that feel to you to have us all in
Well,
your
it's
life?
it's definitely an adjustment, because like I said, I've been I guess not by myself, but not in a relationship as far as like couple type relationship in quite a few years.
Yeah.
So it was definitely an adjustment. But I just felt like it was I needed to not stay in that sort of like secure space, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because it's like
Yeah.
because even though it's secure and calm, but it blocks you from all the blessings of being in a relationship, being in a loving relationship, and
Yes.
and all of that. I think that's a whole nother side of life that
Yes.
that one to be to me a full and whole person,
Did
is
you
something
hear
you
a
have to
grown man
experience.
say that? A
Yeah.
fool and a whole person?
Yes,
Wow.
definitely. So,
And,
yeah.
and I don't, and I know what you mean, but I just want to address it because somebody was
Sure.
like, "What you trying to say? I ain't whole if I'm single." I think
Oh.
it's just a different evolution of who you are.
Yeah.
And you can never not be in a relationship and be whole and
Right.
be evolved what it is to be a single.
Yes.
But to
yes.
then share your life in all areas with a person, and in this case 3 people, right? After being solo for so long, it can feel really enriching and also overwhelming, right?
Yes,
So this is why when I already I told the story before, we was at an amazing event and I looked at him, I said, "It's time for some bro time, isn't it?" And he was like, his eyes wide, and he gave me this big sloppy kiss. He was like, "I love you," because he probably wouldn't have mentioned it for a while. Is it fair to say, babe?
Well, I would have mentioned it. Maybe not when you did, but it would have. It
eventually.
It would have definitely came up.
I think you've been sweating bullets by the in the sense of like, I need my bro time,
Yeah.
But it was just awesome to know that he was flexible as long as he was to spend all the time in the nurturing that we had in the relationship. But then also for me to know, okay, it's time for him to be able to go spend some time with his boys.